Well, it's just if things keep on coming out and these freaking SJW journalist quotations, they won't, they just won't. They just keep on adding fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really think like if you attack a certain black person, that means it's racist, or if you don't want this black person being freaking not used correctly in your history, if you don't want him as a samurai killing Japanese people in your game, because that's not how the history of Yasuke was in Japan, then apparently you're violently racist. But before I even add to that, so anybody who wants to add me on Steam, you know, or Xbox, my gamer tag is right there, Writrer. Same thing with my Steam account, Writrer. Go ahead and add me. You guys want to play some games sometimes, just let me know. So, the Verge reporter asked Parrish accuses Japanese society of being violently racist. Amid backlash against Assassin's Creed Shadows. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This chick pops up in my feed, but I have no idea who the hell she even is. The Verge reporter asked Parrish accused Japanese society of being violently racist in the wake of Ubisoft issuing an apology to Japanese gamers following intense backlash against the upcoming game Assassin's Creed Shadows. Japanese gamers have not been happy with Ubisoft and the way it's been trying to market and sell Assassin's Creed Shadows. A change.org petition, which is this right here, now is over 98,000 petitions. So a lot of people said this was fake, but apparently this is an actual real petition by Japanese people. Yeah, maybe some Americans right there, but it's mainly by Japanese people. But which has over 97,000 signatures, accuses Ubisoft of assaulting Japanese culture of history, which is mainly the whole point that we was making. But you know, you had the freaking well, I'm gonna call this chick who she is. I'm gonna call this the Black Alyssa McConaughey, because she speaks just like Alyssa McConaughey and she acts like freaking Alyssa McConaughey. Like, yeah, this is the Black Alyssa McConaughey. In fact, it even calls on the company to immediately discontinue the launch of Assassin's Creed Shadows and show sincere research and respect for Japanese history and culture. As for why Japanese gamers are not happy with the game, YouTuber Shohei Kondo detailed a number of reasons in a recent video. He said, "We are protesting marketing DEI's historical distortion stemming and a disregard for Asians and their arrogance and discriminatory responses to protests from Japan." Hey, if you guys want me to react to the video, just let me know. I'm gonna do a reactionary if you guys make a request for it. So the liberal white woman Alyssa McConaughey said Japanese gamers are racist, and now the black chick asked Parrish is calling Japanese gamers racist for not wanting basically Yasuke to be a samurai, even though he wasn't a samurai. From what a lot of Japanese historians said, he was more of a he was more of a slave or something like that. I apologize, I'm getting that right, but I don't really know too much about this either. But for what I did read, he wasn't a samurai. Kondo specifically took issue with comments made by game director Charles Bennett in an interview with Xbox Wire, where he claimed the game will allow players to learn about the Sengoku era of Japan despite much of the promotional material not being accurate to the time period. One of the main issues in the description of Yasuke as a samurai, despite the lack of historical evidence to prove that claim. Okay, yeah, here's the thing about that. Like, I made a couple of videos about this is Assassin's Creed Shadow drama, and a lot of people who are Japanese who commented on my video, and I appreciate some of the Japanese people coming in my video, commenting and showing like they said like they would not mind a black samurai as long as it wasn't from an actual history standpoint, where they end up changing some history about certain people in the Sengoku era or any other kind of period in any Japanese period that may have, you know, they are learning in history, right? A lot of Japanese people in my comment section in a couple of my videos said they would not mind a black samurai, just make them fictional, like just actually make an actual original character that they can actually get behind. They have said that in my videos, and I'm pretty sure they said that in a whole bunch of other videos. Maybe Vera Dark, maybe a whole bunch of other YouTubers, maybe HBE, maybe content creators like that. I'm sorry. They have said like they don't mind a black samurai, just make him fictional. Don't make him from an actual historical standpoint where they get offended by that, right? They said they wouldn't mind that, but so it's just them. Bennett was asked in the interview, this is a familiar setting for gamers. How does the game differentiate its take on the setting? He responded, we're at the end of Sengoku era, and a turning point of Japan history. Assassin's Creed is well known for its depiction of the history and accurate recreation of the world, and it's what players can expect from Assassin's Creed Shadows. We're showing real historical figures such as Oda Nobunaga, hope I'm saying that right, and a lot of events that happened during that time. So you're not only playing in feudal Japan, but learning about the fantastic time period. Also, we're giving the opportunity to the players to live not just one, but the two best fantasies of Japan, the samurai and the shinobi, he concluded. Ubisoft attempted to address these complaints in posts to social media, specifically addressed to Japanese gamers. I've already read all this. I'm not gonna read this crap again. Ubisoft stock plummets 12% despite exceeding game sales. So they stock went down because of all this backlash that's going on with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay, so what did Parrish now say? Parrish recreated to this statement, writing on X, y'all can grumble about it if he was a samurai or whose sword he was allowed to carry. He was there. Everything else should be allowed to be artistic license. None of this is about historical accuracy. You just hate black people and use Japanese folks as a convenient shield. Okay, as Parrish, this is from the Japanese people themselves. This isn't from white gamers, from what you and Melissa McCarthy or any other stupid ass SJW liberal leftists think it is. This is from actual Japanese people themselves saying like Yasuke was not a samurai. If you was gonna put a black samurai in the game, make him a newer character, right? Don't bring forth this actual person in Japanese history and say he was something different. Like that's something that they also did. There was some guy, I forgot his name, hold on a second. So it was this guy right here, Thomas Lockley, right? Who basically made a whole entire fan fiction about African or black samurais, and a lot of Japanese educators came out against him and said this was historically incorrect. Yasuke was not a samurai, but with this take right here, a lot of people have, probably from Ubisoft and probably from SBI and a lot of freaking Twitter handles, they try to make this claim that this story from Thomas Lockley was historically correct, even though a lot more Japanese educators or historians came out and said he wasn't a samurai. So there's one white guy who lives in Japan. Again, yeah, Thomas Lockley is an English educator who signed in Japan. So this one white guy who lives in Japan said like Yasuke was a samurai, and the Japanese people said no, the hell he wasn't. Stop falsifying information. And then when more people went into the story about Thomas Lockley, a whole bunch of pages, let's just say Wikipedia, right? Wikipedia came out and said Yasuke was a guaranteed samurai on the Wikipedia page. And then when this backlash came out, it turns they changed the whole freaking history back, saying like Yasuke was not a samurai, even though that's the whole talking point they was going with when saying to this one game, especially from the freaking SJWs on the left. So the fact that people was looking to this guy as an actual historian, even though what he basically wrote was fan fiction, now the backlash is coming out. So, and now we got freaking people like this. Listen McCarthy and Ash Parrish, who's making their claim that nobody even said. In a subsequent post, Parrish then accused Japanese society of being violently racist. She wrote, "Let us also dispense with the pretense that Japanese society is itself violently racist with its own form of ultra-conservative right-wing assholes that are more than happy to carry water for this cause." So now you got two fucking dumbasses on the left that says stop letting all these white people voice themselves in game, and then when the Japanese came out, all of a sudden they still right-wing conservatives. The Japanese themselves came out and said, yeah, this is not it. And now there's some talks of the Japanese government getting involved, saying like, yo, stop messing up our history. Parrish is obviously lying, as Ubisoft has made it abundantly clear in the promotional materials as well as in the interviews that the game was true to the historical record. This is simply not the case, and in a statement to Japanese gamers, they now admit that it's not proven that Yusuke was a samurai. As far as Parrish's attack on Japanese society at large, it appears to be 100% projection on her part and follows to a T how Box Day describes social justice warriors in the book SJWs Always Lie, taking down the thought police. Day explains the accusations made by SJWs when they attack others usually reflect on some level something know to be true about themselves. In other words, an SJW's accusations will usually tell you where you should start looking in order to expose the SJW lies. Okay, so this is from 2021, so this is irrelevant. So yeah, guys, now we got a black Alyssa McConaughey. Where do these people come from, man? Where do they come from? Like, this is just getting out of hand, man. Alyssa, you got Mark Kern, aka Grums, coming out and said, yeah, Alyssa McConaughey has come out and basically said Japanese people are racist for not wanting Yusuke as a samurai, even though it's their goddamn history. And now you got this ass Parrish woman, this the black Alyssa McConaughey, which I'm gonna call her, say the same thing, like, yeah, Japanese gamers are racist for not wanting Yusuke as a samurai, even though it's their goddamn history. Once again, I'm gonna make this point. Would these people be okay if in like a movie, TV show, or a video game, if they make MLK a Klansman, would they be okay with that and say, oh, we're just going by historical facts? No. They would say, look at these racist white people trying to change black history, right? I guarantee you that's what they would be trying to say. Look at these racist white people change black history, right? Again, I want people to actually use this argument against them. Like I said, I've had a debate about some guy on social media, on Twitter. Yeah, I know Twitter is filled with idiots. He said that guy said he wouldn't mind if there was a type of game where freaking Martin Luther King was a Klansman, and I literally said that would piss off a whole bunch of people that say that's not historically right. But he kept on coping with the idea, saying like, oh, it is what it is. His whole argument was basically saying, just, hey, fuck them. I want to play the game, so fuck them. It's basically his whole argument. But guys, like I said, now we got ass Parrish, the black Alyssa McConaughey, and now these two are just going off the wall about Japanese people wanting their history about the Sengoku period to be more historically accurate. Because once again, Japanese people, they take their history seriously. If you change anything about it, they would take it as a sign of disrespect. Okay, so I don't know where these people be coming from. This chick was on my feed, but I paid her no mind because she's a freaking SJW idiot. But now I gotta comment on it because, hey, I'm trying to get paid out here, people. It is what it is. But let me know what you gotta think about it in the comments below. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see you on the next one. Peace.